I liked all the fresh vegetables because it was a good time of the year in the summer. So there were plenty of fresh things for us to eat, especially at the co-op and at the Luther Gardens.
The importance of this trip was learning about the sustainable food movement and kind of exploring the local area and seeing what it has to offer as far as like the sustainability and the different food providers in the area that buy locally or grow food.
Favorite memory of the trip was when we made a cake after all of the groups had gotten together, and we devoured it in less than 2 minutes, and the pan was still hot when we were done with it.
The beginning of the trip was definitely challenging because obviously none of us knew each other. So it was a little hard to all of a sudden be thrown together with, these group of people that you don't know anyone, and you're, staying in tents together and spending literally all your time together. But, obviously we got past that and all became friends.
I chose this trip because I wanted to get to know the town that I was going to be staying in and be able to make connections to back home and realize that maybe I'm not as far away from home as I thought.
I would definitely recommend this trip to others because it offers an opportunity to get used to college life before you're actually there. And then you start college off with some friends that you've already been close to and eaten weird food with, and you just learn to get comfortable with your people and your places.
I think the biggest thing that I learned about the sustainable food movement over the course of this trip was just that you can make little changes in your own life, and it's not hard to eat healthy local foods at all. It's something that you can definitely incorporate into your life without spending a lot of money or taking a lot of time.
One of the most interesting aspects of this trip was the fact that we got to make all of our own food basically for the entire week. We had almost everything local, minus some ice cream and bananas and chocolate cake mix. But we also didn't have meat for a week. But that just didn't really seem that much of an issue because we were always building community because we were making our own foods together. We watched cheese being made. We've pressed apple cider from the apples we picked that day. And it just was a very interesting experience.